welcome to Barre with Mary. We have a full body barre class today. My favorite, your favorite too, I think. Or else why else would you be here, right? So for today's class, you're gonna want a set of light weights and a Pilates ball. You don't have these things, no worries. Go ahead and pause me. Run and grab a couple of water bottles that are full or cans of beans that can stand in for your weights. And if you don't have a Pilates ball, go and grab a beach towel and just roll it up. Or you could even use like a decorative pillow and just kind of try to fold that in half. You don't need anything for your warm-up, so just go ahead and place them off to the side to start. Take your feet wide into a wide turned out position. Sink your hips low here, squeezing your elbows in. Start to take a full range. Reach and squeeze. Go, reach and squeeze. Yes. So as you rise, you're going to drive down through your heels. And as you lower, I want you to feel your inner thighs rotating up to the ceiling. So you're starting to get a little bit of lubrication into the hip joints. You're starting to get a little bit of heat building into the lower body. And then we're just starting to get the blood flowing. You have 4 more here, go for it. 3, 2, now I want you to hold this one low, start to lift your right heel and lift left heel. Now as you lift your heel, you're going to press the ankle bone forward and press the thigh bone open. So we're not letting the knee joints roll in here. We're really pushing back through the inner thighs and maintaining the alignment of the knees over the second and third toe. You're here for 4, 3, 2, lift the left heel, hold, inhale. As you exhale, quarter turn to the right, find a lunge. Reach your fingertips high, lift the heart, inhale. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. I want you to keep your left hand grounding into the mat. As you inhale, sweep right arm high, finding a nice twist here. Now you can stay right where you are, or we're gonna take these right fingers and draw big circles, back, down and around, opening the chest, opening the shoulder, and then getting a really nice rotation through the spine and into the shoulder joint. Last time here. Inhale, sweep the right fingers high, find that twist. As you exhale, right hand down to the mat. Tap your left knee and find all fours. Extend the right leg long behind you. And then in opposition, reach the left fingertips forward. Inhale, reaching length through fingers and toes. As you exhale, elbow and knee pull towards each other, you round the spine. It's inhale, reach. And exhale, round. Again, you inhale, reach. And exhale, pull. Now, as you reach, you're coming to neutral. You're not arching your back. As you round, you're hollowing the belly and spreading the shoulder blades wide. 2 more, exhale. Inhale. The last one goes, exhale. Now hold that length, big breath in. Exhale, left hand comes down to the mat. Bring the right knee to the mat, reach back, grab your ball. Bring it in between your thighs. Now I want you to tuck your toes. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, hover your knees just a few inches off your mat. Start to squeeze the ball. Go squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. Yes, you're in a bear plank position here. The shoulders are over the wrists and the knees are underneath the hips. Now as you lifted your knees up, did you let your belly drop down? Really feel the sides of the waist hugging in and the front low ribs drawing up to the sky. Low belly is lifting so that you're maintaining length through the low spine. You have 8 more squeezes. 8, 6, you're here for 4, 3, 2, lift the hips, downward dog. Really feel the ball pressing back behind you as you feel the inner thighs rotating in and back. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, lift the heels high, and then bend the knees, come right back to that bear plank hover. Again, you squeeze the ball in, and in, and in. Now really feel your thumbs drawing in towards center here, so the collarbones can be nice and wide. The back of the head is lifting towards the ceiling, so you can keep the spine long. You have 8 more squeezes. 8, 6, back to down dog in 4, 3, 2, lift the hips, down dog. Big breath in, and a big breath out. Reach back, grab the ball with the left hand. Step forward with your right foot. Quarter turn, wide leg forward fold. Take a moment here. You can place the ball off to the side one more time. Soften the knees. Tail is heavy, head is heavy as you roll up, slowly 1 vertebrae at a time. Externally rotate. Sink the hips low, come back to that wide turn out. Little drop of the hips, little drop, little drop. Yes. So now you have a little bit more heat. You're a little warmer. Maybe you can drop the hips a little lower and lift the heart up so the shoulders stack over the hips here. 8 more, go. 8, 6, you're here for 4, 3, stay low in the hips. Take a little side reach with the left arm. Switch, right arm, reach, let's go. It's reach, reach, reach. So it's a little reach through the fingers, getting a little bit of lateral movement, side to side movement here. Opening up the sides of the waist and continuing to build the heat in the body. You're here for 4, 3, 2, last one with the left, last one with the right. Stay center, hands to the hearts. Right heel lift, inhale. Exhale, quarter turn to the left, find your lunge. Sweep the fingertips high, lift the heart. As you exhale, hands to the mat, they frame the front left foot. Press down to the right palm. Inhale, left arm reaches high, find your twist. Now again, you can stay, or you can take these big arm circles, reaching the left fingers back, down and around, getting a nice opening through the chest, through the shoulders, and then really twisting through the spine here. Last time. Left fingertips sweep high, find your twist, inhale. Exhale, left hand to the mat. Tap the right knee down. Extend the left leg back behind you. Right fingers reach forward. You're back in that bird dog position. Inhale. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, we round. So again, as you reach, you're coming to that same alignment you had in your bear plank. So not arching into the low spine, but staying really long. Squeezing through the left glutes and feeling the abdominal wall lifting up. As you pull elbow and knee together, I want you to really feel your low belly lift. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Last one goes. Exhale. Inhale. Hold it there. Big breath. Come down to all fours. Grab the ball. Bring it in between the thighs, and one more time. Forearm plank. Tap the forearms down to the mat. Extend the legs behind you. And again, squeeze the ball. Big breath in. As you exhale, I want you to feel your elbows energetically pulling back towards your toes. Feel the low belly lift. And then just take a little dip of the hips to the right and center to the left and center. So it's a little twist and a little twist. So don't worry about moving your feet here. Feet are going to stay pretty stationary. It's a really small twist of the pelvis towards the right and center towards the left. So you fire up the obliques, the sides of the waist. You're here for 4, 3, 2, hold this one center. Big breath in, feel length. Exhale, squeeze the ball and feel the low belly lift higher. Just hold and breathe for 4. It's 3. It's 2. Child's pose, big toes together. Take the ball out. Whew. Let your forehead rest down into the mat. And just take a moment to let your hips release down towards your heels. One more big breath in. And a big breath out. Walk yourself up to seated. Swing your legs around in front of you. And bring your ball with you as you lay back on your back. You're going to lift the hips and you're going to bring the ball underneath your sacrum. So that's the triangular bone at the very base of the spine. From there, I want you to take a breath. And as you exhale, you're going to hug your ribs in and down, almost like you're trying to flatten the ball to the mat. Float the legs up to a tabletop position, yes. Now, elbow tips coming down into the mat for a little bit more stability. Or if you're looking for more of a balance challenge, I want you to send your fingers up to the sky. Take a big breath. As you exhale, the right leg and the left arm are going to reach away from each other. And they're going to come back to center. Stay with that same arm and leg. They reach. And they come center. So my right leg and my left arm are moving in this little dead bug variation. As you reach them away from each other, you're going to exhale. And I want you to really feel your front low ribs hugging down towards the mat. So we're pulling the backside of the rib cage down and really feeling the pubic bone drawing up towards the belly button. 2 more. It's exhale, reach. Inhale, center. Last one goes out. And in, now take everything out to your challenge point and hold it there. I want you to scoop your pubic bone towards your belly button. So we start to tip the hips, almost like we're trying to roll our pelvis off the ball. Little tip hold. Little tip hold. So you're scooping your pubic bone up towards your ribs, almost like you're rolling your pelvis off the top edge of the ball. Yes, you're gonna feel your low belly pulling down to make that movement happen. You have 4 more just like that. Go 4, 3, 2, hold that tip, inhale. Exhale, everything comes back to center. Left leg, right arm, exhale, reach it out. Inhale, pull it in. Yes, keep going, exhale, reach. Now please remember that there is a ton of balance happening here. So if you need that support, so you can always bring your left elbow down to the mat as like a little kickstand. You're also more than welcome to bring the right toes down too. As you reach the left leg and the right arm away, try to keep your right knee stacked directly over your right hip. So it can be really tempting to pull that stationary thigh in closer to your chest because it makes your core work a little less. Exhale out. Inhale in. You have 3 more. Let's go. Reach. And center. Yes. Soften to the face. Soften the shoulders. Now take these out and hold them at your challenge point. Scooping the pubic bone towards the ribs. Little tip hold. Little tip hold. So again, you're trying to roll your pelvis off of the ball by using the low belly pulling down to tip your hip bones towards your bottom ribs. So you're rounding through the low spine. Go. 4, 3, 2. Beautiful. Meet back at center. Knees over the hips. Fingertips reach to the sky. Squeeze the legs together. Inhale. As you exhale, I want you to send your toes up to the ceiling, extending the legs long. Now again, you're going to pull the low belly down, and you're going to try to re-inflate the ball as you exhale and lift the toes up an inch. Lift the toes up. It's a little tip up. So it's really small here. And if your elbows are down, it's very tempting to dig your elbows down into the mat to make this movement happen. I want you to try to relax your shoulders, your face, your neck, your arms, all of that. Let this be smaller because it's just the core that's working, not the upper body, right? You're pulling the low belly down and trying to just lift the toes 1 inch up. Like you're trying to get all the air back into that ball. It's a lift up. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Now I want you to hold this low belly engagement and just lower your legs. For 3, for 2, for 1, you lift them up. For 3, for 2. Exhale as you lower. 2, 3, 4, and inhale, lift. If you need more, we're gonna add the arms. Go back. 2, 3, 4, and pull it in. 2, now as everything reaches away, the ribs are hugging in and they're drawing down towards the mat. So we're not allowing the low back to arch up. Beautiful. 2 more, you reach. 2, 3, 4, and we draw it in. 2, last one, take it out, let's go. It's 4, 3, 2, hold that out, take a big breath in. Exhale, you flex the feet and press the legs little down. Little press option. You add the arms, little press, little back. Yes, ribs are hugging in and down. Low belly is wrapping in and down. And the sides of your waist are hugging in towards midline. Go. 8, 7, it's your hold. That's on deck. You're there in 4, 3, 2, hold that big breath in. Exhale, ribs hug down, and then you lower the limbs just 1 more inch. Hold here for 4. Hold here for 3. You've got this. Hold here 2. Plant your feet, lift the hips, grab the ball out, and then send the ball down to your feet. So we're going to glue the legs together now. And we're going to press our heels into the ball. Take an inhale. As you exhale, let your arms just rest down into the mat. Squeeze the glutes and lift your seat to a 2-inch hover off of the mat. So you're not allowing yourself to lift all the way up into a bridge here. It's a really low bridge. Squeeze the inner thighs together. From here, as you inhale, you're going to tap your seat down to the mat. As you exhale, lift and hover. Just like that, it's tap and lift. Go down and up. Now, if you wanted the extra challenge, you could lift your fingertips up to the sky. That's gonna be a ton of balance work, and you might even find that you roll off the ball. That's totally fine. It's just gonna give you a little moment of break for your hamstrings. So if you wanna focus more on maintaining and endurance, then go ahead and keep your arms down. You have 4 more here, go 4. 3, 2, now you're gonna hold at that hover, just squeeze the inner thighs, in holds. Go squeeze holds. So you won't really be able to see anything happening, but I want you to feel your inner thighs hugging together like it's one strong leg here. A lot of heat should be happening into your hamstrings, into your outer and inner glutes here. Beautiful. The ribs are soft, so we're not arching the low back. Just like you were doing in that core work, I want you to keep the back side of the ribs hugging down to the floor. Go 4. 3, 2, hold the squeeze of the inner thighs, just lift the seat 1 inch. Little pulse, little lift, yes. So lots of hamstring, lots of glute happening. Try to relax the face, try to relax the neck and shoulders. Beautiful. You have 8 more. Go. 8, 7, 6. You're here for 4, 3. You're gonna hold that up. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Let your heels curl in 1 inch closer towards your seat, rolling the ball in, and then press them out 1 inch. So ball comes in 1 inch, ball goes out 1 inch. Yes, your heels pull in 1 inch, they press out 1 inch. So much hamstring. So much balance work. You are almost done with this series. It's not a super long one. You have 4 more and a hold. Go 4. And out. Go 3, yes. And out. 2 more here. Go breathe. And out. Last one. You pull it in. You press it out and we hold it there. Squeeze the inner thighs. Soften the ribs and then use your exhale to squeeze your seat. Lift your hips up 1 more inch. Just hold it here for 4. You're here for 3. You're here for 2. Tap your seat down. Roll onto your right side and bring the ball with you, coming up onto your right side forearm. Take the ball underneath the right side of your obliques. Bend the knees and stack the hips here. Beautiful. Squeeze the heels together and start to take a clamshell with that left leg up and down. Go. Lift and lower. Beautiful. So the ball is here, not for you to rest on, and not really for any other reason, except as a reminder to continue to lift up through the right side obliques. So a lot of time in side lying work, we collapse down, right? In which case you'd be squishing the ball. I want you to push down through your right forearm, soften your right shoulder, and really lift up as if you're doing a side plank with the right side obliques. You're here for 4. 3, 2, hold the lift, squeeze the heels and press the left thigh a little back, little back, little back, yes. Left hip is stacked over right. Shoulders are stacked to one on top of the other. And we're really squeezing the heels together here, so you get even more fire into that outer left glute. 8 more here, go. 8, 6, you're here for 4, 3, 2, you're gonna hold that lift, inhale. As you exhale, I want you to float that left heel up and find a parallel position with the left leg. Yes, flex that left foot and kick that left leg out towards straight. And then curl it right back in, just like that. Go out and in, go, reach and bend. Yes, so left thigh, it's just about parallel to the bottom right. Now that is only if you feel like you can do this without rounding through your low spine. If it feels more successful for you to push it out straight towards the bottom of your mat, you're more than welcome to do that as well. You have 4 more right here, go 4. 3, 2, you're gonna hold the left leg straight, little lifts up, go little lift, little lift, little lift. Yes, push down to the right forearm and pull up and away from the ball. Gorgeous. Soften through your face and really push energy out through the left heel. 8 more here, go 8, 7, 6, you're here for 4, 3, 2, take an inhale. As you exhale, you're gonna stoop the left leg back, and then you're gonna inhale, scoot it forward. It's exhale back, and inhale forward. If you would like to point the left foot, you're more than welcome to do that. If you really don't care what your foot is doing, And don't worry about it, okay? It's inhale back. And exhale forward. 2 more like that. Inhale back. And exhale forward. I think I switched the breathing pattern. Doesn't matter, as long as you're breathing. Now hold this one forward. Final variation is a little bend stretch with the left knee. Go, bend, reach, bend, reach, bend, reach. Now maybe you reach your left fingertips up to the sky as you really push down to the right side of forearm. Lift the right obliques. You're here for 8 and a hold. You've got this. You just have 4 more. Ready? 4, 3, 2, hold. Inhale. As you exhale, push energy out the left heel and then maybe lift it 1 inch higher. You're here for 4. You're here for 3. Yes, you're here for 2. Come onto your knees, grab the ball, and grab your weights. Now, if you have sensitive knees, go ahead and roll the mat up, or you can pause me and grab a cushion here. Ball's gonna come in between your thighs. I want you to hug your elbows into the side. Squeeze the ball, inhale. Exhale, hinge the torso forward, lifting the elbows high, tricep kick, back reach, and bend. Go, out, and in, yes. Now we're gonna push down to the tops of our feet here. And we're gonna really try to soften the shoulders. Shoulder blades are wrapping in and down the back. And then the goal with tricep work is to see if we can keep our upper arm bones lifted higher than our ribs the entire time. 4 more, go 4. 3, 2, arms are gonna stay long, just lift them straight up. Go little lift, little lift. Really actively squeeze the ball. Send energy out through the knuckles so you get the arms a little straighter. The straighter your arms are, the more effective you're gonna find tricep work to be. Soften the shoulders down the back so you have some space between your shoulders and your ears here. And then again, continue to squeeze the ball and feel how that really helps you engage the abdominals, keeping the low spine long. You have 8 more lifts, go 8, 6, you're here for 4, 3, hold the lift, spin the palms down so that they face the floor, squeeze the pinky fingers in, and in, and in. This is it, you'll set your weights off to the side. We're gonna come into a little bit more tricep work, put down on all 4s. So maybe you take your arms a little straighter for these last 8, 6, you're here for 4, 3, 2, hold that in, big inhale. As you exhale, lift the arms higher and then squeeze the pinkies in closer. You're here for 4, you're here for 3, you're here for 2, set your weights to the side, find all 4s. Now I want you to squeeze the ball and squeeze your thumbs in towards each other. Shift the shoulders slightly forward here. Continue to lift the belly as you wrap the elbows back. 2 counts, we lower down. 2 counts, we lift it up. So it's a tricep push-up here. So also a chaturanga push-up if you prefer that title. As you come down, your elbows are gonna glide past your ribs. So elbow tips are pulling back towards the back edge of your mat. We shift the shoulders slightly in front of the wrists here so that your heart is really coming down towards the mat, leading the charge. 2 more, it's inhale down. And exhale up. Last one goes down. And up, we're gonna come halfway down. We're gonna pull our elbows back as we draw the energy of the heels of the hands towards the hips. Go a little down, little up, little down, little up. Shoulders are soft, and the back of the head is pressing up to the ceiling here. You're here for 8, 7, 6. Beautiful, yes, it's 4, 3. Keep the ball where it is. Come all the way down to the belly. Reach the arms back behind you here, pressing the palms down towards the mat. So you're tenting your fingertips here. Push down through all 10 toenails. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, I want you to squeeze the ball and push your pubic bone down into the mat. Now just your heart is gonna float a few inches off the mat. You take a big breath in. As you exhale, I want you to lower your heart all the way back down. So it's inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, lower down. It's inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. So even though your heart is lifting, all 10 fingers and all 10 toes are staying pressed down into the floor. We're squeezing the ball, keeping the quadriceps really active. And this extension is really more about length than about height. So feel the crown of the head lengthening forward as you lift. And lower, 2 more. It's inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one, hold the lift. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, let your toes float up and off the mat. Now if you want a little more, let your arms float up and off the mat. Spin the palms to face the thighs, and then start to squeeze everything in. Go, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So all 4 limbs are drawing in towards center. Eyes are down towards the floor, so you can maintain length through the back of the neck. Feel the front low ribs hugging in, and then gently lift them up to the ceiling here, so that we're not arching into the low back. We can stay really long through the low spine, and feel more extension through the mid spine. Here for 8, 6, you're here for 4, 3, 2, hug it and hold it, inhale. As you exhale, I want you to squeeze everything in towards center, lengthen a little longer, and then maybe lift just a 1/4 inch higher. Just hold it here for 4, 3, 2, let everything release back down to the mat. Slowly roll over onto your left side. I'm just gonna spin around so that I'm still facing you. Take the ball out and come down onto your left forearm. Bend the knees, bring the ball underneath the left side obliques. Clamshell with the right leg goes open and close, go, lift and lower, yes. I didn't forget about the other side. We just had like a little intermission there, a little spinal extension intermission. So again, you're gonna really squeeze the heels together here. And I want you to push down to the left side forearm. So again, you're probably getting a little fatigued. It's gonna be tempting to collapse down into the ball. But when I do that, you can see my shoulder is really up towards my ears. And I really don't have any engagement to the left side body, right? So keep that press down with the left forearm. Much more space in the neck. And then a lot of heat, almost like a modified side plank for the left side obliques. Yeah, you have 4 more here, go 4, 3, 2, right thigh stays lifted, little pulses, go a little up, little up, little up. Right hip is stacked over bottom left, shoulders are stacked, and then I'm trying to stay soft through the face and through the neck, which can be challenging. So if you don't find that you're successful of that, I'm with you. I find that really challenging too. You have 8 more. Go. 8, 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Hold that. Inhale. As you exhale, I want you to come to a parallel position with that right thigh. Option to flex the right foot. You're going to kick it out to straight. And bend it right back in. Let's go. It's out. And bend. Go. Reach. And bend. So again, my right thigh is staying pretty much parallel to my left. But I have a lot of hamstring flexibility, so I can do that without rounding my low spine. If you need to go a little closer down to the bottom corner or the bottom edge of your mat, you should absolutely do that. You're still gonna work the outer glute, and that's all we're looking to do here. Yeah, as you kick through the right heel, really squeeze the right quadricep. 4, 3, 2, right leg is gonna stay extended, little lifts, go a little up, little up, little up. So here's a great opportunity to really fire up through that right side quadricep, extending the right leg even a little bit straighter. In this position, you might find it's tempting to let your hips open to the ceiling, so really fight to keep the right hip spinning forward. You're here for 8, 6, you're here for 4, 3, 2, hold, inhale. Exhale, draw the right leg back in line with the right hip. Inhale, you scoot forward. Yes, keep going, exhale back. And inhale forward. Any position of the right foot that feels right for you is a fantastic option here, okay? Wherever you are, I'm hoping you're feeling a lot of heat into the outer right glute. Yeah, 4 more. Take it back. And scoot it forward. Now, if you want to slow this movement down, you should. 2 more. And inhale. Last one goes back. We hold this sweep forward. It's a little bend, stretch, go, bend, stretch, bend, stretch. I am feeling so much heat into this right outer glute. I can't even begin to tell you. I'm hoping you are too. Really push down to the left forearm. Lift the left side obliques and see if you can find a little bit more length. You're here for 8, 7, 6, Yes, you're here for 4, 3, 2, hold, inhale. Maybe right fingers reach high to the sky. Exhale, maybe lift that right leg a little higher. Hold it here for 4. Hold it here for 3, yes. Hold it here for 2. Woo. Take a child's pose. Reach the hips back towards the heels. And then I really like to take a little side-to-side rock anytime I finish seat work, just to kind of open up the outer hips a little bit. Big breath in. And a big breath out. All right, if you've been keeping track, you know we have one last big series to do today. We have some thigh work. So you're gonna need your ball and your weights. Come up onto your knees, just like you were earlier. And again, use that cushion or roll your mat, okay? Ball's gonna come in between your thighs, again, just like earlier. One leg to either hand. Send the weights out in front of you and flip the palms up. Bicep curl in and out. Goes in and reach, beautiful. So to start here, the ears are stacked over the shoulders are stacked over the hips, and the hips are stacked over the knees. We're gonna keep this long alignment, ears, shoulders, hips, and knees in one long line. We're just gonna hinge it back onto a diagonal, okay? So a lot of times as we come into that position, people kind of let the low back arch. I want you to keep squeezing the ball and keep squeezing your glutes. We have 4 more curls. 4, 3, 2, you're gonna stop halfway. I want you to soften your shoulders and really actively squeeze the ball, inhale. As you exhale, you're gonna one long line, hinge it back until you feel some heat into your quadriceps. Push through the tops of the feet and inhale, rise back up. So it's exhale, hinge for 2, inhale, lift for 2. It's exhale back and inhale, lift. Really grab the weights here and feel the heat into the shoulders and into the biceps as well. 2 more, exhale, inhale. Last one goes back and lift. I want you to take this one back and I want you to hold it there. Squeeze the ball, feel the pubic bone lifting up towards the belly button, and then extend the arms out. Flip the palms down so that they face the mat here. Take them out to a V shape and then lower them halfway down and lift them up to shoulder height. It's inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. So I'm staying in this hinge position, leaning back, squeezing the ball, and really feeling my thighs burning here. The arms are a nice little addition, right? 2 more, inhale, we lower. Exhale, we lift. Last one goes down. Now I want you to hold that lift. Just tap your thumbs in to a V. Go in and out, so arms tap. And then they open right back out to that V shape. Go in and out, beautiful. It's in and out. You're here for 4, 3, 2. I want you to tap the weights together. Hold it, just squeeze the ball. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Yes, maybe come back 1 more inch, knowing this is your final variation. Draw the arm bones back to the socket. Squeeze the glutes. Hug the lower ribs in. You're here for 8 and a hold. Go 6. Squeeze the ball for 4, 3, 2. Hold that squeeze, inhale. Exhale, could you come back 1 more inch? Hold here 4. Hold here 3. Hold here 2. Come all the way up. Take the ball out. Place it off to the side. You're done with it. Left foot steps forward. Tuck those back right toes and lift the back right knee to a lunge position. Front left knee is stacked over front left ankle, and back right knee is under right hip. Beautiful. From there, draw the arms up so they frame the face. Chest press goes open. Squeeze it in. Add the legs, you rise up. You lower down, take a tempo, go up and down, go, lift and squeeze, yes. So as you rise, I want you to push down through that front left heel. As you lower, squeeze the inner thighs in, lift the back right heel higher, and really feel the right hip drawing forward. You're here for 4, 3, 2, hold this one low, little pulse up with the arms, little pulse, option, drop the hips, little drop, and drop. Soften the shoulders. And then really notice here if the knuckles are pressing straight up to the sky. It's tempting to let the wrist joints break to the side here. Length through both wrists, stacking them right over the elbows. Go 8, 6, 4, 3. Stay low here, lift the front left heel and lower it down. Again, you lift the heel and lower 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. You're gonna hold that lift. Inner thighs are gonna squeeze. 1 more time, we drop the hips and drop and drop. Option, add the arms, go pulse. Go 8, 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Lower that front left heel. Take a big breath. Exhale, give me a 180, spin all the way around. Right foot is forward, left foot is back, yes. Sink low. And this time, squeeze the elbows in to the sides of the waist. From here, the arms press up. They squeeze down. Add the legs, you lift it up. And squeeze it down. Option, tempo, up and down. Go, lift and lower. Drive down to the front right heel. And really feel the energy of the right hip bone pulling back here. Inner thighs squeeze in towards each other. And back left hip is spinning forward. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Now I want you to hold this one low, but let the arms float up. So in this goalpost position, yes, press the arms back, little back, little back. Option, drop the hips, go drop and drop. Shoulder blades are drawing in towards one another. Ribs are hugging in and down. And then see if you can maybe drop a little lower. 8, 6. You're here for 4, 3. Stay where you are. Just lift that front right heel and lower it down. Again, you lift and lower. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Lift the heel. Hold it there. 1 more time. We pulse the hips. Little pulse. Little drop. Now option, press the arms back, go little press. You're almost there. Go 8, 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Lower that front right heel, inhale. Exhale, quarter turn, face me. Wide turn out, sink low. Extend the arms long to the sides of the room, beautiful. Rise all the way up. Lower all the way down, yes. Rise up. If you want to take up the tempo, let's go. It's up and down, yes. Now as you rise, just like in your warm-up, really actively push through your heels. And as you lower, just like your warm-up, inner thighs rotate up towards the sky. 4 more, go 4, 3, 2. Hold this one low. Spin the palms to face me. Press everything back. Let's go. Little press, little press. Now, no, the weights are always optional, okay? Ditch them anytime. Could you get your hips a little lower? Really push your heels down into the mat. Then actively feel your heels squeezing in towards midline here. 8 more presses. 8, 6, go 4, 3, 2, stay low here, inhale. As you exhale, maybe you reach the arms up to the sky, both heels lift, both heels lower. Yes, if it doesn't work with the arms up, bring the weights to the heart, okay? As you lift the heels, press the ankle bones forward, and don't go so high that you lose control of the ankle joint, okay? I'd rather you just lift the heels halfway and stay really stable to the joints. 2 more here, inhale. Exhale, you know where we're going. You're gonna lift the heels, you're gonna hold them there. Press the thighs back and know this is your final variation. Drop your hips, little drop, little drop, little drop. You can do this with your heels down or with your weights at your heart, okay? Do what feels right for you, but know this is where you finish your class. It's just a stretch on the other side of this. 8 more pulses and a hold, go 8, 6, you're here for 4, 3, 2, stay low, inhale. Exhale, sink the hips, soften the shoulders, and press the thigh bones back. Hold here for 4. Get lower, 3. Get lower, 2. Oh, forward fold. Set your weights off to the side. Rotate your legs to parallel here. And then just take a moment to sway the hips, the upper body. Maybe grab the elbows. Whatever you need to do, just kind of let go of all of that tension you were just holding. Big inhale. Big exhale. Crawl your fingertips over to the right side of your mat, turning your pelvis to face the right. Drop the back left knee. Then walk your hands up onto the right thigh for a nice low lunge. Roll the shoulders back as you lift the heart. Squeeze the inner thighs together and press that back left hip bone forward. Big inhale. Exhale. Option to reach the left fingertips high here and then inhale. And as you exhale, side stretch, reaching the left fingers towards the right side of the room. Opening up through the whole left hip, left side of the body. One more big inhale. Big exhale. Gently come back to center. Take your hands to the inside of your right foot. So heel walk your right foot out to the right, so the heel is on the edge of the mat and the toes are pointing out. You can stay right here in this lizard lunge, or if you want a little quadricep release, curl your left heel to your seat. Right arm is going to circle up and back to catch the left foot, drawing the heel in towards the seat. As you rotate your chest open towards the right. Big inhale. Exhale, gently release the foot. So heel walk the right foot back in line with the right hip, and then gently press back toward the straight right leg. Flex to the right toes, pulling the right pinky toe back towards your head. And know that you can always take the hands up to rest on top of the right thigh if that feels better for your alignment. Really actively pull the right hip bone back. Two more big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Take your right hand to the inside of the right leg and then gently sweep it back behind you. Then step the left foot forward. Low lunge. Hands come to rest on top of the left thigh. Shoulders can roll up and back. Really opening up the chest here. Squeeze the inner thighs. Lift the heart as you press that back right hip forward. You can stay right there, or maybe you reach your right fingertips up, inhale. And then exhale, big side stretch, reaching the right fingers towards the left. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Hands to the inside of the left foot. Toe heel walk the left foot out to the outer edge of the mat. You can stay right here, or you can curl the right heel to the seat. Sweep the left arm up and back to catch the foot. Nice quadricep stretch. One more big breath. Let it go. Carefully unwind yourself. Toe heel walk the left foot back in line with the left hip. Then press back to that straight left leg, flexing the left toes. Left pinky toe pulls back, and right hip spins forward here. Two big breaths. one more. Left hand comes to the inside of the left foot. Gently sweep that left leg back behind you. Find a child's pose one last time, big toes together. Knees wide, and take a tricep stretch here. So bring the palms together, and then draw the thumbs down towards the base of the skull. So you send your elbow tips forward and your hips back, really opening up to the backs of the arms. One more big breath together. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly release the arms. Walk yourself all the way up to your favorite seated position. And join me to inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, let it go. That is your class for today. Amazing, amazing work. That was a really challenging class. I hope that you feel really strong, really accomplished, and I will be back again next week with a brand new More with Mary class, and I will see you back here on the mat. Have a great day.